Hello, everybody, and welcome to another inventRight.com TV show. We have Mr. Stephen Key here. He co-founded the business with myself. My name's Andrew Krauss. 14 years ago, we have students in 40 countries. We coach and mentor inventors to close deals and license their products for royalties. That's what we do. So if you didn't already know that, since we do that at the beginning of every video we do now.
I hope people start to realize what we do, but that's a
people watching our show, Stephen, they're like, "You guys' videos are great, but what do you guys do?
What do you really do? I don't know.
I guess to have a little intro at the beginning of our video.
You know what I want to talk about today?
What do you want to talk about today, Steve?
I want to talk about rejection.
I'm feeling kind of insecure about that. I'm not comfortable with that.
Well, a lot of people aren't, Andrew. A lot of people, I try to tell everybody, I try to make light of it, and I say, when you're coming up with ideas, you're submitting those ideas to companies, you're going to get some no's. But they're not rejecting you. They're just rejecting your product at this particular time for them. That's all it really is. I try to tell everybody.
I wouldn't even use the word rejection.
Well, you get a no. It's still a no.
It means they're not interested in your product. They didn't reject you. I
don't like to get a no.
Reject you? I mean, don't use those words.
Yeah, but you kind of feel bad. And I want to help people with that.
But when you reframe what it means, you're working on a home storage organization product, and you call 25 companies, and 20 aren't interested, and 5 show interest. Those 20 aren't interested. You didn't get rejected when they say, no, I'm not interested in this product. Stop interrupting me. Stop it. You say, are you interested? Thank you. That was good. That was a good visual. Are you interested in more ideas? More product submissions? And if they say yes, well, now you didn't get rejected. You got accepted for receiving more ideas, but they weren't interested in that product. So it's all the way you frame it and the way you set it up.
Yeah, I try to tell everybody you're trying to find a home. We talked about that the other day. You're trying to find a home. And your idea, when you pitch your idea to a company, you said it beautifully. You're delivering your idea to a company. That's all you are. You're not selling. You're delivering your idea. You're like a delivery truck.
I always say you're a UPS driver. You're delivering a package. Your sell sheet or your video. You're not selling. So if they're not interested in your product, they're not interested in your product. Let's not use the word rejection.
No, but sometimes, you know what it does for me when someone tells me no? I get more motivated to find out why, or find that company that does want it. That's what it does for me. Actually, someone asked me, "How do
you're not everybody's motivated like you. You get motivated by people that tell you can't do it, and and it makes you want to do it even more. I know you. Not everybody's like that. Everybody's a little different.
I know, but what I try to realize, I'm going to get a lot of people saying no before I get a yes. I just know that from
guaranteed. If you don't accept that,
and I want to get
use bad word again. You're going to fail if you're not going to keep calling. If you think you're not going to get no's.
I want to get through those no's as fast as I can.
Well, now, so tell us why that is, because you get it over and done with.
Because I know I'm going to get a yes. There's a good chance I'm going to get a yes.
Oh, okay. So every no is one step closer to a yes.
That's the way I look at it.
Okay,
so
I got it.
I want to get through it as fast as I can. So I make my list. I try to make a good match for my product. I try to get it to those companies as fast as I can, because I know a lot of them are going to say no. Okay, no, okay, no. But I might get that one yes.
Right.
So to me, it really motivates me to get there. And if I get those no's, I just go to the next guy. I don't take it personal. Kind of irritates me a little bit. There's no doubt about it. I want to know why. So I try to figure that out. If they help me figure it out, I like it even more. Because sometimes they'll help you. They'll say, Steve, it's not right for us because of this. That helps me understand.
Well, for example, wow, we love this product, but with the way you're doing this, it's going to sell for like $40. In our experience, nothing sells above $19.95 in this area. And you're like, oh, problem to solve. Well, I just need to make it cheaper. Well, if I make it cheaper, can I come back? Well, sure, but I don't know how you're going to do that. So they'll present you with the problem, and your job as the inventor is to come up with a solution.
Sometimes they'll tell you it's not right for us now because we just launched a product very similar to it.
Mm-hmm. Or we're busy, or we're just getting ramped up for this trade show coming up. We're just We're just busy right now.
So I'm trying to find out why. So yes, we talked about being a polite pest a little bit, and I just want 2 minutes. I just tell them, I just need 5 seconds of your time. I don't tell them what it's about. And then
5 seconds.
I tell them like it's like going to be so fast. And then when I get them on the phone, I said, please, this is going to help me. Can you tell me why it's not a good fit? I want to know why. If I can get that feedback, I'm starting to build a relationship. And I can
But you
start to
said
say,
something key there at the beginning. Can you help me? Was that 4 words? Those are key words. You're not like, why don't you like it? What's the problem? You're not using those words. Can you help me? Those are the first words you always use.
Yeah, a lot of inventors.
But you also, I think it's important that you say. Now I'm interrupting you. I think it's important that you say, I realize it's not a right match for your company. No problem. Can you help me? Give me some advice.
That's a very smart thing to do because people do want to help. But what about the inventors that want to argue about it? They want to prove why it's right.
No. That's not good. You're gonna burn that bridge if you do that.
There's one thing you can do though.
Yeah.
If you can take away that risk, or maybe they're not sure about it, maybe you can get a retailer to see it, or maybe you can do something to prove that people want it. You can change your opinion, but it's really hard. But the one thing that can change your opinion is get an order. I can guarantee if you can get an order, you can change your opinion just like that. And I saw this recently with one of our students, Andrew. He's dealing with this huge worldwide company. The minimum guarantees were so low, you could tell they didn't believe in it. And so, and just by chance, they took it to a trade show or they showed it to a buyer and they loved it.
Completely.
Everything changed.
Yeah.
Because it took the risk away.
Yeah.
And so now the deal's going to get cut and they're going to give them all this minimum guarantees. Everything's going to change. So basically, you just got to ask, right? And realize this whole thing about rejection. I think Andrew's right. Don't look at it as rejection. Look at how to go through the no's to get the yes. Learn from when they say no. What can you do better? Build a relationships. But at the end of the day, just realize that that's part of the process. You have to wear a different hat. Keep your creativity hat over here, very special. Put that hat on of being determined. You're going to call those companies and push through, call all of them. That's what our coaches have been teaching. That's why I think we're successful, Andrew, because our coaches stay on these students to make sure they call all 30. That's why I think it works.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thank you, Stephen. Great advice. If you like the show, down below, give us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe down below. Subscribe to our YouTube inventRight.com TV show. We'll catch up with you next time. Take care. Keep inventing. See ya.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.